means nature of mind is to be chanchala. Chanchala hi mana Krishna. So, flickering. When we do anything, mind is always jumping here and there. And especially today, because of this technology and multitasking things, people's mind have become super hyperactive. Focus on something becomes very difficult. Now this has become a disease. One is always chanchal, flickering. So, Santa Goswami says, when we are chanting Hare Krishna, Sanskaranam, means when your mind wanders here and there, and as soon as we become aware that mind is wandering, what we should do? We should bring mind back to hearing the sound vibration. Chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra is mantra meditation. Mantra meditation means meditating on the sound vibration. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mantra meditation is not meditating on mind, all the thoughts in mind. You have to ignore all the thoughts and we have to meditate on the sound vibration. We have to struggle hard. Somehow or other, when we are chanting Hare Krishna, to hear the mantra. Sometimes we may feel sleepy, sometimes mind wandering. So when we are too much influenced by tamaguna, sleep, influenced by rajaguna, mind may wander. But still, we have to struggle to hear the mantra. To the degree we hear the mantra, that degree we get benefit of chanting. So mind wandering is not a problem, but because that is nature of mind of condition. So, but when we realize mind is wandering, we should not feed that mind wandering. We should not continue wandering along with the mind. Understand? Oh, this is not happening. To bring mind back to hearing. Prabhupada explained the art of chanting Hare Krishna is just pronounce mantra and hear. You don't have to imagine anything. You don't have to do any other thing. Just pronounce mantra and try to hear the mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If you are able to hear one mantra, one should know you have done great success. Our day is done. Our day is successful. Because even one mantra chanting attentively is great success. The mind we should try to again and again. Mind will again and wander, again and again you have to bring back. That is the struggle we should do. That is effort we should put. And that is sign of our sincerity. We have to show to Krishna, I want you, Krishna. Mind will wander, but we have to again and again bring it back. We can pray to Krishna, oh my dear Krishna, my mind is so flickering. Please help me so that I can hear the mantra attentively. Mana sanskaram saucham. Saucham means cleanness. So if you want to chant attentively, nicely, quality chanting, cleanness is very important. Both external cleanness and internal cleanness. External cleanness by taking bath, wearing proper clean clothes. We don't take bath, we don't wear clean clothes. Naturally, that influences tamagun. When we take nice bath, wear clean clothes, and especially making sure that our mind is also clean. We don't put dirty things in our mind. What we are seeing, what we are hearing, we should not unnecessarily contaminate our mind by putting dirty things. So it is said, we follow four no meeting, no gambling, no incest, no drugs. These four principles, they take care of they counteract four irreligious principles. That is, this four meditating, gambling, illicit sex, they counteract four religious principles. That is, meditating is against daya, Gambling is against fruitfulness. And intoxication is against austerity. And illicit sex is against our mind should be clean. Should be try to free from desires of illicit sex and not unnecessary watching some inappropriate things on internet or hearing inappropriate things, especially hearing criticism of devotees, blasphemy of devotees, adding impurity. Because then chanting will be very add impurity to our eyes and ears, to our mouth, to our senses. We should not add impurity because then we have to make sure give pure inputs to our body, pure inputs to our senses. Otherwise, sometimes we sit down for chanting Hare Krishna. When we sit down, whatever we have put inputs, that will come. So it's not that just by our efforts we'll be able to chant nicely. 2 hours efforts or 3 hours when we're sitting down for chanting is important. But when we sit down for 2 hours for chanting Hare Krishna, it will also depend on what we have done other 22 hours. Whatever we do other 22 hours will affect our chanting. Other 22 hours we have fed negative things to our senses. We have heard negative things, we have eaten negative things, we have seen negative things, associated with negative people, materialistic people, self-identifiers. When you sit down for chanting Hare Krishna, you won't be able to chant Hare Krishna. The other 22 hours we have been conscious, not feeding our senses with self-gratification, but feeding with Krishna consciousness. Then when we sit down for chanting Hare Krishna, we'll be able to chant. So, Saucham. So we have to see that. We feed our senses with clean things, not any impure things. Anasanskaram Saucham. Maunam. Maunam means not speaking unnecessarily. Prajalpa. Useless tongues. Materialistic tongues. Sometimes when we are materialistic people, these people don't speak materialistic things. Unnecessary things. Like Sukadeva Goswami says, those who are not devotees, they have thousands of subject matter to discuss. But one who is devotee, he has only one subject matter to discuss. One subject matter is about Krishna. Devotee always hears about Krishna, talks about Krishna, remembers Krishna. In this way, he is blissful in his devotion service. Materialist person, other than Krishna, he has thousands of subjects. Uses subject matter. One waste time. So when he just gets involved in Prajalpa, all the spiritual energy get drains. When you sit down for chanting Hare Krishna, you don't have strength to chant. Chanting Hare Krishna requires spiritual strength. But by speaking Prajalpa, we lose all our strength. So we have to preserve our energy, especially by avoiding speak Prajalpa. If we don't do Prajalpa, then when we sit down for chanting Hare Krishna, we'll have strength to chant Hare. If we do Prajalpa, all day we are doing Prajalpa, sit down for chanting Hare Krishna. We won't have strength. Right? So we have to now train our spiritual energy. Preserve our energy so that we can chant Hare Krishna enthusiastically. Mana sanskaram saucham maunam mantrartha chitanam. When we sit down for chanting Hare Krishna, we should reflect on meaning of the mantra. What I'm chanting. Chanting glorious names of Radha and Krishna. I'm begging to divine couple Radha and Krishna. Please engage me in your service. I'm not praying for anything material. Mind may be thinking of so many material things and be hankering for something material. But when we sit down for chanting Hare, we are not hankering for anything. Oh my dear Krishna, oh my dear Radha, I'm your eternal servant. But somehow or other, I have been disconnected from you. And somehow or other, I have been struggling in this mental world. I have forgotten you and suffering. Now I know by myself, Guru and Krishna, Guru and Vaishnava, that I'm your eternal servant and I have only one duty to serve and please you. Please engage me in service. My dear Krishna, oh my dear Radha, please forgive me for all my offenses. Forgive me to forget for forgetting you, for giving up service to your lotus feet, engaging in self-gratification. But now I have realized serving material energy just is frustration. Serving your lotus feet is my ultimate. Please forgive me and please can accept me. Please engage me in your service. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So when we are chanting Hare Krishna, we should know what we are chanting. Begging to divine couple that they can accept us, forgive us, they can engage us in their divine service. Manasanskaranam. Manasanskaranam means bringing mind back to hearing the holy word. Sauchan. Sauchan means giving, ensure that we don't put dirty things in ourselves. Maunam. Maunam means don't speak Prabhu. Mantrartha Chintanam. Mantrartha Chintanam means hmm? We're chanting Hare Krishna. We should be aware of what I'm chanting. I'm not hankering for anything material. Sundaram. Janmani Janmani Shiv Bhaktar Bhakti Rahti. Know all these things. So you please you. My desire. Radha Chitta. And Avyagratvam. Avyagratvam means one should chant patiently. One should not be having hurry that I have to complete my rounds. Not that we have to sit on the path 16 rounds अभी complete करने 1.5 घंटा है 1.5 घंटे में कैसे 16 माला करना है या जो भी है. We should not be worried about somehow other finishing the rounds. We should be thinking, how can I chant nicely so that I can pronounce properly and hear attentively, that I can please Krishna nicely. So if you are just hurrying to chant, rushing somehow or other, then that chanting won't be pleasing. When we see they are so busy, they have no time. They will chant while driving, or they will chant when somehow or other they're always pushed. Only 1 hour is there. I have to do so many rounds. There, so many. Always no. This is actually the most important activity in our spiritual life. Among all activities, chanting is the most important. One should have reserved proper time. One should plan one's day in such a way that there is appropriate. One doesn't have to rush through it. Because in this world, we are associated with too much of passion, especially when one stays in city. Are always running. Do this, do that, completing this, completing that. So many tasks, finishing this, finishing that, so many deadlines and all these things. So because of that passion, when we sit down for chanting also, we think another task I have to finish. Tick mark, chanting, done, Hare Krishna. Another I have to finish. So this kind of consciousness helps us quality chanting. Avyagratva means not hurrying chanting, patiently, peacefully, nicely chanting Hare Krishna. Different people may have different speed to chant. Somebody may be able to finish one round in 7 minutes, somebody 8 minutes, 9, 10, whatever. Everybody has a different speeds according to our speed. You don't have to compete with others. Hey, so many rounds are done. So many. You don't have to worry that whether I am hearing, whether I am pronouncing properly, hearing nicely. When we are chanting Hare Krishna, we are spending time with Krishna. Try to reflect on it. And when I'm chanting Hare Krishna, I'm with Krishna. Let me be, let me relish my association with Krishna. So, somehow that we have to mold our life. We have to plan on such a way that we can give some quality time for it. If we don't have time in the morning, then we can make sure, okay, morning sometime, afternoon sometime. But like Prabhupada in his Grasthas used to chant 4 rounds in early morning, 4 rounds before breakfast, before lunch, 4 rounds before dinner. Yeah. So maybe if you are not able to have one short time, then plan in such a way that different, but make sure that give good time, not that we have to finish. And actually, we have a lot of time, but sometimes a lot of time gets wasted either in hearing prajalpa or speaking prajalpa, either in watching internet, watching so many, just scrolling and so many messages nowadays, WhatsApp and all these things. We just see how much time we spend in WhatsApp only, or YouTube, or some these such things, messages. A lot of time goes. If we reduce that, hmm, other people say, Prabhuji, I have so many responsible service. How I will be able to take out time for chanting Hare Krishna. So we say that you don't have to take out time from your responsibility. You have to take out time from your prajalpa. You have to take out time from your useless activities. You have to take out time from some gratification. You have to reduce some gratification. You don't have to reduce your responsibilities. You have to do job. You have to take care of whatever important. You do that, but one can reduce some gratification. If one is conscious that I will not do some gratification. I will not do prajalpa. I will not hear prajalpa. I will not unnecessarily waste time in reading, hearing, watching useless things, and we'll get more time. You can see people spend 5 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours on internet surfing, WhatsApp, and all the hours together. Can't it was 2 hours or 3 hours? Definitely, if we can reduce that, we can get proper time chanting Hare Krishna. So we should peacefully, nicely, whatever time it requires to chant, we should give that. And maybe we'll give little more time. If you require 2 hours, give 2.5 hours, so that there is no hurry to chanting. You need 2.5 hours to chant 16, 3 hours. You schedule, not that you require 2.5 hours to chant 16 minutes and you give 2 hours only, and somehow or other I have to finish it because I don't have time. So whatever time we need, give some extra time, and you chant little extra also, no problem. That will be pleasing to Krishna. Krishna will be happy. Oh, here is a person who is interested to spend time with me. And when he is with me, he has no hurry. Sometimes when we are talking to someone, if we observe that we are always in hurry, अरे चलो बोल जल्दी जल्दी बोल then person will project, thank you, you can continue with your important response. बाद में मिलेंगे ना. When we are hurry, when we are meetings with someone and we are in great hurry, that other person is not ready to interested in reciprocating with us. So, okay, I think you have any important things, you can continue with that. We'll meet later. So similarly, when we are in hurry, when we are with Krishna, it's okay, continue. So when you have time for me, we'll see. So we should know our most important, most beneficial thing for us is spend time with Krishna. So when I'm with Krishna, let me spend quality time, not be in hurry. So avyagratvam and anirvedo. Anirvedo means being determined and steadfast, even when we don't feel ecstatic while chanting. Chanting Hare Krishna in the beginning stage, we may not always be in ecstasy, but still being determined, taking a sankalpa, I'm going to chant. It doesn't matter how I feel, but I know Krishna is going to feel happy. I know Guru is going to feel happy. For their happiness, I am going to chant with great determination. Even if I don't like, even if I don't get taste, when Krishna says, "Arey, here is a person, he has no taste for chanting, I'm still chanting." Krishna is very pleased. So Sanatana Goswami says that these are 6 rules. If we follow in chanting, then we'll be able to chant with quality. Mana Sanskaram. Mana Sanskaram means whenever you sit down for chanting, we should know our main business to hear the mantra. Mind business is to jump here and there. Our main business to hear mantra, so we have to bring mind always to hearing. Saucham, cleanness. So we have to make sure our life is clean. Not only 22 hours, not only 2 hours when we are sitting down for chanting Hare Krishna, but other 22 hours we have to see that we lead a clean life. So we don't add impurity on our conscience. Maunam. No prajalpa. Actually, if we follow the cleanness and maunam, we'll get a lot of time. A lot of time goes in making our consciousness dirty. A lot of time goes in speaking prajalpa. That can be said. And then mantrartha chintana. When you sit down for chanting Hare Krishna, we should be conscious. Now I'm with Krishna and I'm with Srimati Radharani. I'm praying to them for their mercy. I'm praying so that they can accept me, they can forgive me, they can engage me in their service. Avyakratvam. Avyakratvam means peacefully chanting Hare Krishna, not hurrying, patient, giving appropriate time to Krishna. Whatever time it requires to properly chant, properly hear, for properly finishing rounds, give proper time, not just rushing to it. And anirvedo. Anirvedo means being determined, steadfast. Whether we get taste in chanting or not, we do it because we know that it's pleasing to Krishna. We know it's pleasing to Guru. We know if I continue doing, slowly I'll be purified. Slowly all the holes in my heart will be covered, all the impurities will be. And then one will get real taste. As Prabhu Goswami explains, in the beginning we may not have taste because we have jaundice of avidya. Like one person has jaundice, he may be given sugarcane juice, but sugarcane juice is not tasty. It appears bitter. But if one continues taking sugarcane juice, the sugarcane juice is the medicine for jaundice. So slowly jaundice will go away, and then slowly he may get taste for chanting, taste for sugarcane juice. When he tastes sugarcane, he wants more sugarcane juice. Similarly, when we are covered by avidya, when we chant Hare Krishna, we may not have this. But to cure the disease of avidya, the solution is chanting. Keep on chanting, keep on chanting, keep on chanting. Whether we get taste or not, we keep on chanting. Slowly, slowly, avidya and heart will destroy. The more avidya and heart is distant, one can appreciate the spiritual nature of this mantra, and then one will get taste. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So here we see Acharya. So he is a great guru of devatas. He is saying, Mantradas Tantradas Chitta. Whatever descriptions are there, Sarvam Karoti Nishchita. All descriptions are taken care. By No Sankirtanam by just doing your Sankirtan, by chanting your holy names, my dear Lord. So this chanting of holy names is very powerful. Whatever discourse we may have, whatever shortcomings we may have, whatever shortcomings we may have in services, sometimes while doing service also there may be some offenses, but continuously chant Hare Krishna, Sarvam Karoti Nishchit, everything will be perfect. All discourses will be taken care. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Thank you very much. Now 5-6 minutes. Anybody has any comments, any discussion? Yes, Deshpur.
Don't imagine anything.
Yeah, we don't have to imagine Krishna's pastime. We don't have to imagine so many things. We just have to. Sometimes people go have to remember Krishna's pastime. I have to meditate on Krishna's pastime or something like that. Imagine Krishna, whatever. No, we don't have to imagine. We just hear the mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We don't have to imagine the form of Lord. We don't have to imagine why am I in the spiritual world. We don't have to imagine what is my seva in the spiritual. All these things will automatically be revealed by Krishna. We don't have to imagine anything. When we chant holy names attentively, by mercy of holy name, form of the Lord will be revealed. By mercy of holy name, later on, qualities of Lord will be revealed. By mercy of holy names, later on, pastimes of Lord will be revealed. By mercy of Lord, entire spiritual world will be revealed. By mercy of holy names, Lord, later on our eternal constituted portion in spiritual world will be revealed. Everything will be revealed by chanting Hare. We don't have to imagine anything. We just have to pronounce properly and hear attentively. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Many people they don't chant Hare Krishna and imagine all these things, thinking that they are very nicely progressing in spiritual, but actually no. By imagining all other things and not chanting Hare Krishna, not hearing Hare Krishna, will not progress in spiritual life. Okay? Yeah.
So we're doing some exercise. So some exercise where you have to imagine that we are this place that we like and of us. Suffering.
So when we can situate ourselves in most wonderful places. It's a benediction of Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, or in other ages also, but especially. When it's like whichever most wonderful experience we have in chanting Hare Krishna. Because we have a wonderful experience of chanting Hare Krishna on banks of Yamuna in Vrindavan. We can close our eyes and imagine that I'm in Vrindavan, on banks of Yamuna. I'm in a session devotees and with spiritual master. And we can situate ourselves in that. Visualization, whatever we visualize, actually that has impact on us. But after that, what we have to do? We have to pronounce and hear. Now, you can be sitting in Boston or you can be sitting in banks of Yamuna along with spiritual master and association of devotees and chanting Hare Krishna. So, but most important, when we are there, we have to pronounce and hear mantra. That time we don't have to go on wandering in Vrindavan. Oh, what happened in Yatra, which place I visited, what all now. We don't have to, no, okay, fine. Yes. With another few minutes. Darshan will open now. No? The Guru Puja will be there. Huh? Huh? Darshan will open, okay. Till Darshan opens, anybody wants to comment or say anything? I missed Saturday Ekadashi Japa retreat. I heard all of you did wonderful Japa. In case somebody want to then turn to chant, in case anybody has time. I just hope you just prepare always. Okay. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरे हरे बोल। Muktavandi Prabhu, you would like to tell some Prabhupada pastime till darshan opens? Okay. Till Prabhupada ki jai.